Direction. When you act with purpose, you move with intention rather than reacting to fear or pressure. Desperate actions often stem from a mindset of lack, the fear that if you don't act now, you'll miss out. But when you shift into a mindset of abundance and confidence, you begin to trust that opportunities will come when the time is right. Imagine trying to catch a butterfly. If you frantically chase it, it flutters away. But if you sit still and create a welcoming space, the butterfly will naturally come to you. The same principle applies to success, relationships, and any goal you pursue. Acting with purpose means making strategic, intentional moves rather than reacting emotionally or impulsively. This concept is reinforced by the wisdom of Lao Tzu, who said, "By letting it go, it all gets done. The world is won by those who let it go. But when you try and try, the world is beyond winning." This doesn't mean you shouldn't take action. It means your action should come from a place of inner certainty rather than external pressure. Let me share a story. A man named James was desperate to find a new job. He applied to hundreds of positions, tweaking his resume constantly, second-guessing every interview, and worrying endlessly about rejection. But the more he chased, the more doors seemed to close. His desperation made him appear uncertain and anxious, and employers sensed it. Finally, James decided to take a different approach. He stopped scrambling for any job he could find and instead focused on becoming the best version of himself. He refined his skills, networked with confidence, and applied only to jobs that genuinely aligned with his strengths. Within weeks, opportunities began appearing, and soon he landed a position that was even better than he had imagined. So how do you shift from desperation to purpose? First, slow down and reflect. Are you taking action from a place of confidence or fear? Make sure every move you make aligns with your long-term vision, not just your immediate anxiety. Second, focus on creating value. Instead of asking, "What can I get?" ask, "How can I contribute?" When you focus on giving rather than grasping, you naturally attract success. And third, trust your worth. The right opportunities will come to you when you act from a place of self-belief rather than scarcity. At the end of the day, acting with purpose means moving forward with clarity, faith, and intention. When you stop chasing out of fear and start attracting through aligned action, everything you desire will come to you effortlessly. When you know exactly where you're headed and take purposeful steps, success follows naturally. It's not about rushing or trying to outpace everyone else. It's about moving forward with clarity, confidence, and intention. When your actions align with a clear purpose, you exude a calm confidence that attracts success effortlessly. People notice when someone moves with certainty, just as they sense when someone is acting out of desperation. Desperation leaves a mark. It repels rather than inspires, making it harder to earn trust or draw opportunities your way. This is where Stoic wisdom becomes invaluable. Epictetus once said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This is the essence of purposeful action. It starts with defining who you want to become, understanding your vision, values, and purpose. Once that foundation is set, every step you take is infused with direction and meaning. When your actions stem from deep alignment with your purpose, they become more confident and focused. You're no longer grasping for quick success. Instead, you trust in yourself and the journey ahead. Consider the story of Jack. He was struggling in his career, tirelessly chasing opportunities and working hard to get noticed. But despite his efforts, he wasn't seeing the progress he desired. One day, he realized he had been operating from a place of desperation, focused more on moving fast than on moving with purpose. When he stepped back to reflect, he shifted his approach. He got clear on his goals, realigned his actions with his values, and began making steady, intentional progress. Over time, the right opportunities started to come his way naturally, no longer feeling forced but rather a natural extension of who he was becoming. So how can you act with purpose instead of desperation? First, define who you want to be. Take time to clarify your values and long-term vision. Second, trust the process. Focus on each step, knowing that every action is moving you closer to your goal. Finally, carry yourself with quiet confidence. Let go of the urge to rush and trust that when you align your actions with your purpose, success will come in its own time. Purposeful action is the key to long-term success. When you move with steady, intentional energy, you create space for success to come to you naturally. Shift from chasing to attracting by embodying clarity and trust in your journey. Let go of control. One of the most liberating shifts you can make in life is learning to let go of control. We live in a world where we constantly try to manage every outcome, plan every detail, and anticipate every possible obstacle. But this creates an endless cycle of stress and worry. We become consumed by thoughts of what might go wrong, obsess over things we can't change, and exhaust ourselves trying to manipulate circumstances that are beyond our reach. The truth is, worrying about what you can't control is wasted energy. You cannot dictate how others act, control the future, or even change the weather. But what you can control is yourself, your mindset, your actions, and your responses. When you shift your focus to mastering yourself instead of controlling everything else, you free yourself from unnecessary stress. The more you try to control the uncontrollable, the more frustrated and overwhelmed you become. But when you shift your attention inward, focusing on your growth, your peace of mind, and how you respond to life, you move forward with clarity and calm. Instead of being caught in a cycle of stress, you begin to flow with life, allowing things to unfold naturally. Epictetus offered timeless wisdom on this. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. True freedom doesn't come from controlling everything. It comes from releasing the need to control. When you stop wasting energy on what's outside your influence, you create space to focus on what truly matters: your actions, your mindset, and your growth. Take the story of Anna. She was constantly anxious about the future, worrying about how others perceived her and what might happen in her career. The more she worried, the more paralyzed she became, unable to take meaningful steps forward. One day, she made a conscious choice to shift her perspective. Instead of trying to micromanage her future, she focused on what she could control: her daily habits, her presence in the moment, and her attitude. Slowly, her stress faded, and she started experiencing more peace. She noticed that when she let go of control, life began unfolding in ways she never expected. How can you let go of control in your own life? Start by focusing on what you can influence: your thoughts, actions, and mindset. Release the need for everything to go according to plan, and trust that things will unfold as they're meant to. Finally, embrace uncertainty. Understand that unpredictability is a natural part of life, and resisting it only creates suffering. True freedom comes when you surrender the illusion of control and focus on living fully in the present. Embody the energy of abundance. Many people spend their lives chasing what they believe they lack: more money, more success, more recognition. But this mindset only reinforces scarcity. The truth is, abundance isn't something you chase. It's something you embody. Instead of focusing on what's missing, shift your attention to what's already available to you. When you live as if you already have enough, your entire energy changes, and opportunities naturally flow to you. The way you perceive your life determines the reality you experience. When you believe you already possess the qualities, resources, and opportunities you need, you begin to act in alignment with that belief. You carry yourself with confidence, move through life with ease, and become more receptive to possibilities. Instead of waiting for external changes to make you feel abundant, you cultivate that energy within yourself, and the world reflects it back to you. Epictetus put it simply: wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. True abundance isn't measured by what you accumulate, but by how content you are with what you already have. The moment you shift from scarcity to gratitude, you free yourself from the exhausting chase and start appreciating the richness of your current reality. James, for example, spent years striving for more. He believed that once he hit a certain financial milestone or achieved a specific goal, he would finally feel fulfilled. But no matter how much he accomplished, it never felt like enough. One day, he decided to shift his mindset. He began practicing gratitude daily, focusing on the abundance he already had: his health, relationships, and skills. Slowly, he realized that when he stopped chasing, everything he had been looking for started coming to him naturally. The energy of abundance had been within him all along. He just needed to tap into it. How can you embody abundance in your own life? Start by practicing gratitude. Appreciate what you already have instead of fixating on what's missing. Next, let go of attachment to specific outcomes. Trust that what's meant for you will come at the right time. Lastly, shift your mindset. Believe you are already abundant, and watch how your external reality starts reflecting that belief. At the end of the day, true wealth is a mindset. When you stop chasing and start embodying the energy of abundance, you naturally attract the very things you once thought you needed to pursue. Shift your energy, and watch your life transform.